the face and voice of Africa. The story of resurgent and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel. Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
Hello, I'm Gamachisa Mandida, your host for this hour's news. Join us as we bring you the latest stories and updates from across the African continent. Voters in Ivory Coast headed to polls on Saturday to elect a new president and increased political tension, highlighting the ongoing challenges and opportunities for strengthening democratic processes on the continent. Over 8.7 million eligible citizens cast their ballots across 25,678 polling stations, both domestically and internationally, according to the Independent Electoral Commission. The election featured 5 candidates, including incumbent President Alassane Ouattara, who is widely anticipated to secure a 4th term after eliminating presidential term limits in 2016. His opponents included former First Lady Simone Gbagbo, Ahoa Don Melo, Jean-Louis Billen, and Henriette Lago. The voting took place after a highly charged campaign period marked by the exclusion of key opposition figures such as former President Laurent Gbagbo and ex-Credit Suisse chief Tidjane Thiam. With polling closing at 6 p.m., provisional results are expected within 5 days. The election underscores the importance of transparent, inclusive and credible electoral processes to reinforce democracy and political stability across Africa. Mozambique aims to stimulate job growth by revitalizing its cashew industry with a particular emphasis on empowering youth and women. During a recent meeting on the cashew value chain, Minister of Agriculture, Environment and Fisheries Robert Albino urged stakeholders to modernize the sector and enhance its competitiveness. He called on producers and processors to share their challenges so the government can create a more conducive business environment. Mozambique is also preparing to launch a comprehensive 10-year cashew value chain development program 2025 to 2034, valued at over $374 million. The initiative seeks to increase annual production from 158,000 to over 689,000 tons and expand processing capacity from 40,000 to more than 482,000 tons, while integrating digital technologies across the industry. By industrializing the cashew sector, the country aims to generate more employment opportunities for young people and women. Albino emphasized that upcoming reforms, including privatizing seedling production and nurseries, will enhance self-sufficiency. The meeting brought together producers, exporters, traders, researchers and government officials to coordinate efforts toward building a more resilient and inclusive cashew industry, ultimately boosting employment and economic development across Mozambique. The Gulf of Sirte International Airport, located in Libya's coastal city of Sirte, reopened on Saturday after 12 years of closure with the arrival of 3 passenger aircraft, the Libyan news agency reported. 2 of the aircraft were from Tripoli in the west, operated by Libya's Medsky Airlines and Burak Airlines, and the 3rd from Benghazi in the east, operated by Libya's Bernik Airlines, it reported. The airport covers an area of about 25 square kilometers and is designed to accommodate up to 500,000 passengers annually, it reported. The airport had been out of service since 2013 due to continued damage sustained in the 2011 uprising and the subsequent fighting. According to a UN report, Sirte is halfway between Tripoli and Benghazi, close to major oil production fields, and is the birthplace of Gaddafi.
This is Africa. the cradle of humanity, the frontier of the future, a land of visionaries, creators and pioneers, a continent of unstoppable energy where innovation meets tradition, where voices rise, loud and fearless.
I am an African.
This is the heartbeat of a billion people, diverse, bold, united by a single purpose to tell our own stories in our own way. No borders, no barriers, no filters. A new era of African storytelling is here. From every corner of the continent, from the bustling cities to the quiet village, we tell Africa's story by Africans for the world. This is the land of a rising Africa, where Africa speaks and the world listens. This is why today we bring you POA, Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
President Emerson Mnangagwa emphasized that the resilience and hard work of Zimbabweans have enabled the country to withstand Western import sanctions and advance through indigenous development approaches. During the Anti-Sanctions Day celebrations in Harare, he reaffirmed Zimbabwe's call for the complete and unconditional removal of what he described as unjustified unilateral sanctions, asserting the importance of defending African sovereignty against external dominance. Additionally, Mnangagwa launched Zimbabwe's first official anti-sanctions publication, standing against illegal sanctions, resistance policy, innovations and advocacy, which documents the country's experiences and resilience in the face of external pressure. He highlighted how Zimbabweans' innovative financing strategies have fueled infrastructure growth and economic progress despite limited access to international credit, underscoring the importance of self-reliance. Mnangagwa's message reinforces the broader need for Africans to prioritize their interests, resist external interference, and pursue sustainable development through unity, innovation, and independence from Western dominance. Morocco's film industry takes center stage at Berlinale 2026. Morocco will be the focal point at the 2026 European film market during the Berlinale, recognized as the festival's country in focus. This distinction celebrates Morocco's vibrant cinematic heritage and its expanding influence as a vital link connecting Africa, the Arab world, and Europe. Berlinale organizers commended Morocco's long-standing presence at the festival and its strong connections to international cinema. Moroccan cinema boasts a proud storytelling tradition that resonates well beyond its borders, said Berlinale director Trisha Tutul, highlighting renowned filmmakers like Nabil Ayoch, Asmal Il Modir, and Mariam Tozani. With its breathtaking landscapes and a 30% rebate for foreign productions, Morocco has become increasingly attractive to global filmmakers. The country's spotlight at Berlinale 2026 is poised to enhance international collaborations, attract investment, and strengthen Morocco's role as a key player in the growth of African cinema, thereby advancing the continent's film industry on the global stage. The Museum of West African Art, MOWAA, in Benin City, Nigeria, is set to open to public on 11 November 2025, marking a significant milestone in the promotion and preservation of African art and cultural heritage. Spanning 15 acres, MOWAA will serve as a hub for research exhibitions and education, with the full complex expected to be completed by 2028. Its inaugural opening will feature the MOWAA Institute and the debate exhibition, Nigeria Imaginary Homecoming, curated by renowned art historian Andrea Emliffe, showcasing prominent Nigerian artists. Director Ore Disu describes MOWAA as a more than just a museum. It's envisioned as a transformative space for revitalizing African cities, cultivating cultural pride. The opening festivities will include guided tours, panel discussions, and city-wide events that highlight the importance of African art and culture. The design of the site incorporates elements of ancient Benin, blending historical motifs with modern architecture to symbolize Africa's rich cultural legacy and its forward-looking future. With its launch, Benin City is poised to become a major center for art, research, and cultural exchange across West Africa. The location's deep historical roots as the former capital of the powerful Benin Kingdom renowned for its exquisite art and craftsmanship before the looting of thousands of Benin's bronzes in 1997, adds profound significance. The establishment of MOWAA is part of Nigeria's broader effort to preserve its cultural heritage, reclaim looted artifacts, and elevate African art on the global stage, fostering a renaissance of African culture and identity. Nigerian billionaire Aliko Dangote is scheduled to visit Zimbabwe soon to explore a potential $1 billion investment in sectors such as cement manufacturing, coal mining, and power generation. This initiative aligns with Zimbabwe's national goal of becoming a modern, prosperous economy by 2030 and is poised to significantly enhance foreign direct investment (FDI) in the country, fostering economic growth and job creation. Dangote intends to meet with President Mnangagwa and senior government officials to discuss projects that include establishing a cement plant, limestone quarry, coal mine, and power facility. As Africa's wealthiest individual, Dangote's diversified conglomerate operates across Nigeria and 16 other African nations, spanning industries like cement, sugar, oil, fertilizers, and logistics. His renewed interest in Zimbabwe reflects a strategic effort to expand regional investments, leveraging opportunities provided by the African Continental Free Trade Area. This move is expected to bolster regional trade, industrialization, and economic development, positioning Zimbabwe as an attractive destination for foreign investors and enhancing the continent's broader economic integration. The African Export-Import Bank, Afreximbank, has expanded its balance sheet almost eightfold to $44 billion in 2025, up from $6 billion in 2015, according to the bank's president, Benedict Oramah. Speaking at a federal conference in Cairo, Oramah said the remarkable growth reflects Afreximbank's commitment to promoting Africa's self-reliance through stronger intra-African trade and investment. The arrowhead of the bank's development strategy. He emphasized that the bank's expansion has enabled greater support for industrialization, trade, finance, and economic integration across the continent. Established in 1993 and headquartered in Cairo, Afreximbank plays a central role in advancing the African Continental Free Trade Area by providing funding mechanisms that boost regional integration and reduce dependence on external markets. The bank has been instrumental in initiatives such as the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, PAPSS, designed to facilitate cross-border trade in local currencies. Next, let's check the current weather forecast. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.